Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Friday night. Anything's possible. Welcome to the weekend. We're just glad we're here. And tonight we're having an old traditional. We're having something we have a lot.
Yeah.
Mama is. We're having pork chops, mashed potatoes, and pork and beans. And Mama, I've got everything done but the pork and beans.
I can handle it.
I'll open them for you.
The can.
But I'm going to make, and Mama may or may not participate, and you can do this in a stuffed pork chop version. But I'm going to make apple bacon blue cheese chutney. I've been working. I've peeled potatoes. I've got them on. I've got pork chops on. Look over there at that stove. Everything's just humming.
Yeah, I'm going to flip them pork chops.
Mama's going to check them. So let's make our chutney. This meal's going to happen quickly. We're not using the Macro Pro Grill tonight because I'm cooking a bunch of pork chops because we're going to use them for breakfast tomorrow. I'm getting a little bit of prep work done. You know what I mean? So right here in this Tupperware kettle, this is the Tupperware. This is part of what you can buy if it's not already gone. Anyway, you can see right there, Tupperware. Alright, let's make our chutney. This is a delicious little extra. Now, you don't have to have all this if you don't want it. I'm going to start out with these raw Granny Smith apples. This was 2 small ones. I would use 1 large. This right here is a purple leaf basil. Let me chop him up because I want him in there. Yes, ma'am. I fix him just like my mama would have. She taught me well. This is a purple leaf basil. I just want to show that to you. And I've got I'm going to read you the recipe, but I've chopped up my rosemary. So let's review what's on the board. You can use a shallot. This is not a shallot. This is a purple onion. This is 2 small, medium Granny Smith apples. That's about this size here. And you can use 1 if you have it. This is 2 tablespoons of fresh rosemary chopped up. I've got bacon chopped over here. Red onion, 1 chopped apple, but I had to use 2. And I'm going to put some cloves of garlic in there. And then I'll put my blue cheese. And I'll put my balsamic vinegar. And then a sprig of basil, which is that purple leaf basil. I'm going to put some brown sugar. And then I'm going to put a little of extra spices. But that's just the recipe. So let's start out with our apples going in. These will cook up really quick. This is hot. So there's our apples. Here's our onions going in. This is a medium red or purple onion. Right there it goes. This is our rosemary chopped up. I may not have 2 whole tablespoons, but I did 1 big sprig. Chopped it up real fine. That's a little bit more apples and basil. What a delicious little mix going in there. What do y'all think so far? Does it look like a wonderful... It's going to be good, y'all. We're going to let this get hot. If he does, come on, heat up. Mama might have to take it over the stove and get us a head start. Now, the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic, and we know about what 2 cloves. This is minced. And that right there will be about 2 cloves. And it tells you, if you don't know about what it is, a half of a teaspoon equals approximately 1 clove on the side of your minced garlic. Okay? Y'all got that? Now, balsamic vinegar. This is just plain old balsamic vinegar. It tastes, if you want to know what balsamic vinegar tastes like, if you ever went to Long John Silver's and you got that vinegar for your fish, that's what this is. And I'm just going to do a shake of that in there. Just a shake. What is a chutney? A chutney is a mix of vegetables and fruits and vinegar, sugar. It's a condiment. It makes it into a condiment, I guess you would call it, to go on meats and other things. And here's my blue cheese, and it calls for 3/4 cups of blue cheese, or whatever you got left right there is what I'm calling for. I could have done bacon, but I like this bacon. It's real bacon, and this Kurtz is really good. So it calls for bacon chopped. It didn't even tell me how much. And last time I made it, I didn't make any notes, so I guess I just used whatever I wanted to. A lot of times if I don't say what amount, it's because I'm just going to do whatever I want to. Because I do that sometimes.
Help me to bring that over here.
Well, it just now started sizzling, Mama. It might be going to make it. You reckon?
Let me put it on for a potato stick. It's hot, hot, hot.
Hot, 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 Mama said.
Here, I'll take the spoon so I can do it. I don't want it sticking.
All right. Mama's going to take it. That's hot, but it's not showing there yet. So this is a classic, and you can stuff your pork chops with this. But if you don't want to stuff them, you got somebody in your family maybe that don't like a hot mess, as Mama calls it. You can put it on the side, and it's just as good. So tonight, this is what we're having. You can take an old traditional favorite like pork chops, mashed potatoes, and pork and beans, which we've always had, and add you one little special something to it, and you've got yourself a different meal. So I just wanted to show you that tonight so you could say, well, they had them pork chops again, but tonight at least he did put us a little something extra on there. This would be good with different, you could use it with pork, you could use this with chicken, because it would be good. But pork and apples go good together. They always have. I suspect they always will. And I'm excited. Mama, I'm going to find us we ain't fancy tonight. Y'all just family. So we ain't going to dirty up 4 or 5 bowls. So I'm going to put this can of pork and beans right here in this refrigerator bowl from Tupperware. And that way we're going to have it. And what we don't eat, I'll put right back in the refrigerator. So that'll be good to go. Now what I like to do, somebody asked me about this the other night, John, what was you doing to that can? This takes it off and it doesn't leave any sharp edges. But I like to put the lid back down in my can. And then if you aren't strong enough to do that, fine, but you can mash it with something else. Then I like to mash the tops of my cans flat. Just to keep a little raccoon or a squirrel or anything from getting its little head caught in there once this goes to the dump. I don't want anything running around with a can on its head. I've seen those videos. You have too. They're pitiful. So I like to do my cans like that. I know. John, you're so crazy. I know. Y'all say that all the time. You got me to believe in it. But I just think about the little fur babies. A small dog could even get in that and hurt their head. Kill them. I mean, wouldn't you hate to know any kind of animal had to suffer with a can on its head? So that's why I do that. Somebody asked me, why did you do that to the can? That's why, because I'm always trying to make up some kind of trouble. Ask Mama. I think about the animals. I think, what if this, what if that? Don't I, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
So, Mama says, don't be barring trouble. I try not to, but I worry about them. So that's the reason. Let's go over our little recipe. For some reason, I wrote on here 4 pork chops. So the last time I made this, I must have used 4 pork chops. And just like I said, you can do this. This is the chutney portion, and you can stuff your pork chops with it. I'm not tonight because Mama just wants plain old pork chops. But it's 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary chopped. And I do have fresh rosemary. Went to the Walmart the other day, and they had all kinds of herbs, including that purple leaf basil. It's delicious. Bacon chopped. I don't know. It just says bacon. So I'm going to say, for this amount that I'm fixing today, I'm going to use a half of a cup of bacon chopped. 1 medium red onion chopped. 1 chopped apple. And I'm using Granny Smith. I would use something else if I had it, probably. But I do have Red Delicious and Granny Smith, but I chose a Granny Smith. 2 cloves of garlic minced. That's what we... You can put a little water in it. It's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put I'm going to put some brown sugar in it. Not much water, but just enough to keep it from sticking. I better add that on here. Half a cup of water. Cook in half a cup of water. This way, if I ever write a cookbook, I've got all these written out, ready to roll. 2 cloves of garlic minced, and I showed you what that was, and my face is getting red because I'm sitting here by a burner. I feel like I'm in a tanning bed, and I don't even do tanning beds, but that must be what it feels like. Then it says 3/4 cups of blue cheese crumbled, and I bought this crumbled already, and I reused it on something. Then a splash of balsamic vinegar, a sprig of basil, which is that purple leaf I had there, and a half a cup of brown sugar. Now, you don't put your brown sugar in too quick. You want your apples to cook a minute because you want them to be... Boy, that's hot. Mom, I don't know why in the world this couldn't be hot enough for it because it's burning me.
It can be just barely warm and burn you.
That's true. That's true. And I may be hot because there's no fan. There's no air circulations.
We'll see how it does.
Are y'all like me? I just have to have some air circulating sometimes. It don't have to be cold. Just some air going round and around. How's it looking, Mama?
Well, it was
Ooh. It's looking and smelling oh so good. The onions, the apples, the sweet, the balsamic vinegar, all that's in there. Now here comes bacon. Some of y'all ain't going to approve of this, so y'all cook you some bacon. I'd say 4 or 5 slices, but this is a half a bag or so of bacon bits. They're real. They've done been cooked. Somebody went through a lot of trouble, and I feel it's my responsibility to help them out by using these.
You're not nuts.
In they go. Did y'all see that? That's the bacon portion of the program. So now look at it. Yeah. Y'all know we're talking good now. See what all you can make and use this on. This is the kind of stuff I'd probably eat on a spoon, as I call it. I mean, it's so good, I'll eat it. Now, it don't hurt to mash your apples up once they start cooking. Mash them up a little bit more, won't hurt a thing. You do want them to get a little done. You want them to have the mush going. So we're going to leave that alone for just a few minutes. We got a few more ingredients to put. And then we're going to leave it alone. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of Southern Secret in there. This is y'all's Southern Secret, onion and garlic. Because I got an onion in there, I got garlic in there, and this has got a little bit of all kinds of goodness in it. And I'm going to call that a good teaspoon. So y'all put your teaspoon or what you feeling like you need in there. If you've not bought your Southern Secret yet from y'all's, then put you some garlic powder, lemon pepper, a little bit of onion powder, or just skip all the mess and get you some Southern Secret. I really do love that stuff. I use it in about everything now because it's got a good flavor profile that I really just like. Now folks, I wish you could smell this. It would make it look even better. Might even make it taste better.
Smell it.
What do you think it smells like, Mama?
It smells like some kind of, like a relish would be.
Yes.
Onions and apples and stuff.
It tastes delicious. And I just want that to simmer right on down. I can hear it boiling. Come over here, let's do a flyover. You want it to boil like that. Mama did put about a half cup of water in there, which is great. I did leave the peels on my apples, which is fine. The bacon's in there. It smells delicious. Smells wonderful. So what are y'all cooking? What are y'all up to? Is it pretty where you're at? We're supposed to get rain tomorrow. Hello, John and Momma. Hey, Gwen, how are you? Y'all's season is $7 a bottle. Is that what it is, Pam? You can get 10% off if you use the code JOHN. Capital JOHN. That'll give you 10% off everything you buy site-wide. Hello from Huntington, West Virginia. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Mary. How are you? Hey, Sherry. Been raining in North Carolina. Jennifer, we're supposed to get that tomorrow. I guess it's been kind of overcast a little all day today, but we've had some sunshine poke through once in a while, and that just gives you hope for it's going to get prettier. But right now we're back to a little overcast, aren't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Raining now in Elwood, Indiana. Greg, I guess we're getting all that coming tomorrow. I got flyers to plan. I may be out there with an umbrella. We had steak tacos cooked on the grill. Oh, Amy. We've not got our grill even out this year.
It's out. It just ain't being clean.
Did we grill any last year?
I don't know. You're asking something.
I can't remember. Did we grill with you all? I think we might have grilled once. I love to do these little, I call them aluminum foil pockets, and we put vegetables in them. When summer squash comes in, we put zucchini, we put the vegetables, we put all that good in the pocket with butter, onions. Have that with the ribeye. It's so good. Now I'm just letting this do its thing. You can tell when your apples are good and done because they'll mash up really good. You could put raisins in this if you have them. Be good. The bacon is already smelling. You can smell that bacon. That's how come I know it's real bacon, because you can smell the bacon in it. I'm just mashing apples, if you wonder what I'm doing. I could get that masher thing out. So I'm just going to let them simmer a little longer. Get their simmer on. So, apple, bacon, blue cheese chutney. If you don't like blue cheese, leave that out. If you don't like apples or bacon, then maybe this ain't for you. Apples with pork chops are so good. I usually make apple sauce, but this is just something a little different. Now, I don't know if Mama's going to eat it or not. Mama came through and she said, "What are you cooking?" She said, "What are we having?" I said, "Well, you're having your favorite pork chops, mashed potatoes, and pork and beans." I've already got everything going. I said, "And I'm having pork chops, pork and beans, mashed potatoes, and a little bit of apple, bacon, blue cheese chutney." And she said, "Oh, no, don't put that hot mess on my..." I said, "Mama, it's separate." I kept it separate. You was worried, wasn't you, Mama?
Yeah.
Let's look at Mama over there working.
Oh, no, don't look at me.
Oh, no. Mama, they're all looking at you. All their eyes are staring right at
That
you.
ain't nice.
Do you feel it on the back of your head?
Yeah.
I'm just aggravating her a little bit. Hi, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Hey, Gina, how are you? Hello, Jerry. Thanks for jumping on. Pork chops and applesauce. Peter Brady said. Yes, he did, Gina. I seen that on the other day, just on a clip or something. Just, I guess it was on Facebook. Hello, John and Momma. Hey, Teresa. How are you? We had Elite Crust Pizza. That sounds good. Friday nights are perfect for pizza. I asked Mama earlier if she wanted hot dogs, because I made right before I started this, I made up some hamburger meat that we had in there. You know, when hamburger meat it's only fresh for a day, maybe, in the refrigerator. You either need to freeze it or use it, we say. So I thought, I'm going to make this meat up. So I just done a little hamburger with onion and put it in the refrigerator. And I said, "Mama, I got hamburger in here, or pork chops." She said, "Let's do pork chops." Mama's been working today. She's been out in that garage. Mama, what have you done today?
Oh, I don't know.
I come home, things was askew. everywhere. She's cleaned out cabinets. She has cleaned and moved and rearranged, and I ain't been out there. I came in here and started getting ready for you all. She said, "You go on, and I'll be in," didn't you, Mama?
Yeah. Don't need no help.
Do what?
I didn't need no help.
She didn't need my help. That's what she's trying to tell y'all. Had you lifted anything heavy today, Mama?
Few little.
That means yes. Now this has been going for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to put our brown sugar in here. And if you have trouble with these canisters, I'm going to give you a little lesson, a little demo. These are the new Tupperware canisters. See, it don't have those Starburst. This is the new version. It does have this seal thing. So the ones that they came out with this week is the classic. It is the Starburst. But if you have trouble opening these, you press in the middle to open. You also press in the middle to close. Either way. But they're very simple to open if you know the combination. Some people call and say, "I can't get them open, John." That's what it is, folks. That's what it is. So I'm going to put this half cup sugar in here. Don't judge me for the sugar.
We're about ready to eat.
Mama, are you rushing me?
I've got stuff to
Mama's
do.
like, when she says, "Are we about ready?" Are you going to
I
play
don't
with
want
it?
to set it all over here.
Yeah, we can eat, Mama. Come on. I'm going to stir the sugar in. And then I'm going to put in blue cheese. And we're eating. We're eating at that point. That brown sugar just done something to this. Now, like in bacon or anything else, I'm going to put a little dash of salt. Not because it needs salt necessarily, but because the sugar needs a friend. And that salt will bring it to life, make it a little sweeter. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now, in goes this beautiful blue cheese. If you don't like blue cheese, skip this step. All gone. Nothing but the memories. What kind of blue cheese was that? Why, this would have been blue cheese crumbles. Culinary tours. French style. Whatever Food City had. That's what we're talking here. Stirring that blue cheese right in that hot beautifulness. All right, Mama. We're through playing now.
We are.
We're through playing now. I'm going to turn you off. Slide you over. Let Mama have the room here. Oh, this is mine, I bet, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bless you. You're the best one, Mama. This and this. We'll throw this away. Don't need a blue cheese crumble. Put him over here in the garbage bag. This is all to be washed. This is a root. This is gold. There's gold in them there roots. This is the root off my purple onion. I'm going to plant that and I'm going to have more purple onions. There's more purple onions in that little root than you would ever imagine because you just keep getting purple onions out of it. If you just keep saving the root, don't you, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama's got... you going to take that? Well, let's you. You're a doll. Mama's got roots out there to prove. Roots to prove that it works. Because we've got onions out there, I guess, ready to... According to the way they looked the other day, you probably could pull them any time.
Oh, they're big.
Big. We'll have our own purple onions grown right here on Davis Farms before long.
Here you go.
All right, Mama. Look at these beautiful pork chops. Mama, you did a great job. Just like downtown folks. Those have got salt and pepper on them. That's it. And they was just fried, golden, delicious brown on both sides. Ain't that right, Mama? Because that's when Mama likes them. Now, they do fry it good and brown in the Micro Pro Grill. But, you see there was more than... You can get about 4 good pork chops in there.
That's what the package had in it that I put.
This was the whole pack. And it's just the no bones. It's the little medallions. So, that's what we're having. Alright, Mama. You got something to drink? Give me go get you something.
I got
You got something?
some.
I did too. I got coffee. I got water. I'm gonna give you plenty of mashed potatoes.
Some of this Hawaii bread and try to eat it with that.
Try to eat it? You mean
Oh,
you don't think you can eat some bread, Mama?
Yeah, but I've never ate it with.
Never ate it with what? Mama, are you gonna try some chutney?
I'm not one little speck over here.
Speck?
Yeah, I don't want to waste it because I may
Mama, you're
not.
gonna embarrass me in front of my friends.
I wouldn't. Don't know if I could eat it or not.
You're gonna embarrass me in front of my friends if you don't eat my meal. You'll eat the rest of this meal, though, won't you?
Probably so.
This is your favorite, ain't it? Alright, let's give her another stir. Now, I'm going to eat some of it. So here we go. Let's check it out. I'll let y'all see. I'm going to put it mine, like Mama says, on the side. These are not the stuffing pork chops. These are the little medallions. But you can buy the thick ones, cut them, stuff that raw stuff in there and put them in the oven. Be very good. Very, very good. This is the bread I was telling y'all about the other night.
I got it open. Yikes.
It's called Nature's Own Hawaiian. It looks Hawaiian. It's got a pineapple on it. Anything with a pineapple on it, it's Hawaiian. Do y'all ever just eat light bread for supper?
Thank you.
I might eat a piece. You taught me into it, Mama. But
What's
with
that?
potatoes, we really don't need no bread.
I know it.
Are we going to get in trouble?
Uh-oh.
Let's bless our meal. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal, and we just thank you for blessing us, dear Lord, and nourishing our bodies. And dear Lord, we just pray for this world we're living in, and we pray for each and every person out there. We pray for every prayer request, every need, dear Lord, both spoken and unspoken, answering your will and your glory and your power. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Mama, I'm going straight for the chutney.
I want to try a bite of it.
Well, don't let me distract. We want to see that. You try it first.
Oh, I don't want to be the first one at it.
What if it's delicious?
Well, it's good. I don't know if I want to
Eat it.
eat it.
Now that's the claim.
It's sweet.
Let's try it. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. If you like bacon, have you ever ate a black and blue burger with bacon on it? This apples, it's got the sweetness of the brown sugar. It's got the blue cheese. You can get a little bit of that balsamic vinegar. It's got the tank, and the bacon is good in it. If you want to make your own bacon, it may even be better. But I'm telling you, I would eat that just as a side with anything.
It's actually better than I thought it would be.
What? Mama, say that so the people in the back can hear you.
I said it's actually tastes better than I thought it would be.
Would you actually eat it, Mama?
I took a bite of it.
I mean, like, would you want to, like... Are you going to say, Matt, John, you going to make some of that chutney stuff for our pork chops today?
No, I probably won't go that far.
But she's eating it. Folks, it's delicious. And with these pork chops, it's just wonderful. I can see me using this. I've used part of this recipe before, but I didn't have blue cheese. And it was good. But the blue cheese finished it, and it's really good.
I need a napkin. I forgot to get them for us. No, I didn't.
I can see this being good with any kind of meat. The last time I did use bacon, but I don't know that I used the crumble bacon. Anyway, it's good.
It is good.
Even Mama says it is good. She don't give... If she says, hey, it's okay, then that means, yeah, it's okay. And then sometimes she just flat out says, that's a hot mess you've come up with. Don't you, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it in the perfect bite with the pork chop, the chutney, and that's even a pork and bean. You're not invited to this bite. Let's try that one. Mmm.
What you wanted?
Mm-hmm. Did you try some with a pork chop?
No. Okay. That's the bacon in there.
That's the bacon. That's the apples. It's all in there, folks. It's all in there. It's delicious. Mmm. It's just a delicious blend. If you like chutneys or anything like it, you're going to like it. Any questions about it? I thought you were to put it on top of the meat. Oh, you can. Soup, you can. You can put it on the top. You can put it anywhere you want. I mean, if you ordered it at a restaurant, I'm sure it would come piled up. But Mom, I guess, has got me. I put a lot of stuff on the side. But now I will put it on the top as I eat it. But yeah, you can layer it on top. I don't think no matter where you put that, it'd be bad. Give it a try. The camera's fuzzy. Well, I look clear as a whistle.
How clear is a whistle?
Have you cleaned your screen? So unhealthy, Vanessa. Let's examine that. The brown sugar probably is the most healthy thing in there. But it's got 2 Granny Smith's apples in it. It's got protein with the bacon. It's got garlic, which isn't unhealthy. It's got fresh rosemary. It's got fresh basil. Vanessa, I'm going to have to disagree. It's not unhealthy. It's not diet. It may not be diabetic friendly, but it's not unhealthy. I mean, the most thing in it is Granny Smith apple. It's the most ingredient. Balsamic vinegar, I don't think it's unhealthy. I don't think so, Vanessa. I think it's okay. Mine's fuzzy too, Lisa. I swear mine don't look fuzzy at all. Yes, you're coming through grainy. Betty, you reckon it's the weather? It may be the connection. Blurry picture. Mama, don't that look clear as a bell to you?
Yeah. Even without my glasses.
It may be, but there's nothing I can do on my end. It's in the transmission between the camera and you all, or something. It may be able to clear up because right now it's videoing clearly.
Unless it's the weather stormy.
Can't please everyone. It looks good. That's right, Sharice. You can't please everyone, but I mean, I don't care that people have opinions about it. I mean, I don't worry about opinions. It's just we just don't do negativity. But that ain't negative. It's just saying you don't think it looks this or that. I'm fine with that.
We won't know if they don't tell us.
Yeah, we want your honest opinion. And potatoes are good, Mama. And then pork and beans will be good too. Good old Van Camp pork and beans.
I needed some potatoes, I believe.
You did, Mama. Mm-hmm. And you needed pork chops. You ain't had those in a while, and that's one of your favorites. Well, I'm glad you at least like it, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's some good stuff. Can please everyone. It looks good. Oh, that's Sharice. It's a little blurry, Linda says. Your dinner looks delicious. Thank you, Leanne. I think it's Facebook. Everyone's has been today. Sherry, it might be. And it could be something wrong with ours. We just don't see it on our end. Wonderful. You always have a dinner. Your mom. Judy, yeah. I got to make sure she eats. She won't eat. If you don't, she'll just snack around. Or I asked her, Daisy, what'd you have for lunch? I had breakfast. I said, you had breakfast for lunch? No, I had breakfast for breakfast. And I've not had any lunch. Mama. Thank you, Betty, for still watching. I apologize if there's a poor quality, but there's nothing here, and I don't have anything. I can't make any adjustments. It's best we tell you it's blurry, then
That's right.
Everyone just yes. Oh, now, folks, I want y'all to tell us stuff, and we're not yes people. You don't have to agree with what we fix, and if you think something, that's fine. And I want you to tell me if it's blurry. I really do. And sometimes you all will say, John, it's this or that, and I'll make an adjustment, and I can do it. I'm just saying, what I'm saying, I can't do anything. It looks normal to us. So it could be in the lines. It could be in the internet. Probably weather related, very much so, Susan. We have trouble. When you live in the country, you have trouble with your electricity. Today, the electricity just clipped off. Mm-hmm. We don't know why. But when you live in the country and you've got wires going through trees, any weather incident, windy, cold, hot, it all affects you. Looks very delicious, John and Mom. Well, thank you, Bernadine. We appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you, Jennifer. Yes, blurry, probably. See, everybody's saying it. So there's something going on with the connection. Thank y'all for letting us know. Well, thank you. It's the connection. Okay, Susie, that's it. So if it's the connection, if you do a replay, rewatch, it probably will be clear. If Mama has any hibiscus tips, I would love it. Mama, you got any hibiscus tips?
No, I don't.
Do you have hibiscus?
Mm-mm.
Are those the plants that grow really tall and got the one little flower at the top? Big old tall hibiscus.
Is that what my bushes is down there, my trees? Or hollyhocks?
I don't know, Mama.
I'm blank.
I think a hibiscus is the ones that grow tall, like the one we have at church. Mm-hmm. It don't have any trouble growing. It grows every year and comes back.
But I don't have any of it.
Mm-mm. The only thing, peonies have to have ants to bloom. Don't spray around your peonies if you got ants, because they're doing their job. But hibiscus, I don't know of any tips on them. Can't think of anything. It's not blurry on my phone. Well, thank you, Jolene. It's your plaid shirt and Mama's striped blouse. Pixelating. Jolene, it probably is. Ooh. We're causing the interference, Mama.
No, it could be my blouse is crazy striped.
Dinner plate hibiscus. Is that what I'm talking about, Linda? Could be, because it's a big old plant. Big old flower bloom. There are different type of them. Big ones are called dinner plate. Oh, okay, Libby. Yeah, that's what Joey was saying. Enjoy the weekend. You too, Sandy. Enjoy your weekend. Hi, John and Mama. Caught the ending. Hey, Wendy. Well, I mixed up some chutney for our pork chops tonight. Mama didn't think she was going to eat it, but she likes it. It's apple, bacon, blue cheese, chutney for pork chops. And it's really good. And I would recommend it. And I say it's a keeper. I'm going to put that in my recipe. Very good with pork chops. Because it could be good with something else too, man. Mm-hmm. but it is very good with the pork chop for sure. But see, there's the chunks of apple. You can see the bacon, a little bit of blue cheese. It's got some brown sugar in it, balsamic vinegar, a couple of cloves of garlic, and I put a few more little spices in it. But it's very good. Glad to catch you tonight. Love you too. Thank you, Joy. Getting ready to have a fire. Oh,
They're going to
shame.
sit out.
Yes, they are, Mama. And guess what else they're going to do?
Roast marshmallows.
S'mores.
Oh.
Mama will be over in just a minute. Don't let her get too close to the fire. Would you post the recipe for the chutney? Yes, I'm sure Nola will. Nola posts our recipes. Nola answers questions. Nola's been with us since the beginning of time. And she's it all. And if y'all see her on there, if you hear it from her, it's right. Let me see if I can find it again. I just had it in my book.
Next to the back, I think.
No. I don't believe it was Mama. I think I had it's right here around Copycat KFC. Here's the recipe. So get your pencil and a paper. It's 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary chopped. I think earlier I said 2 tablespoons, but when I looked at it, I knew I didn't do 2. So it is 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary chopped up. If you don't have fresh, use dried. If you have dried, you can use a little less normally. This was bacon chopped, and I'm just going to say a half a cup of chopped bacon. And I'll put that on my recipe, because that's about what I put in there tonight. So the next time we have this, I'll say, I put half a cup on here. 1 medium red onion chopped. 1 chopped Granny Smith apple. I use 2 mediums, so about the same. 2 cloves of garlic minced. I use the teaspoon combination for the minced. 3/4 cups of blue cheese. And that's about what I had in my little bowl left. Splash of balsamic vinegar. And that does have a little flavor to it. It's good. Sprig of basil. Now, I use purple leaf, but basil's basil. You can use the other. A half a cup of brown sugar. That's the unhealthy part, but it's also the sweet and the syrup. And cooking a half a cup of water, I added that just tonight because that's what Mama did. And then I added, and I'll put it on here, a good teaspoon of y'all's Southern Secret. If you don't have that, you can put a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder and a little dash of lemon pepper in it. You'll have something in the family of it. It would be good with cornbread or breakfast on a biscuit. Leslie, it might just do that. I could see that. My daddy would eat it probably with peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
He loved pickled anything with peanut butter. Let's try this bread. And this is just store-bought, Nature's Own Hawaiian.
It's good bread.
It's like those rolls, only a sliced bread. Can you imagine how good ham and pineapple and mustard would be with this? Very good. Mama, why don't you eat your pork chop that way?
That's Daddy likes stuff.
Oh, I thought you just pretend like there's a bone in it. See her pork chop there? Right
It
there.
does kind of look like a bone.
There's no bone in it. And I thought, well, Mama, are you pretending like you're gnawing it off the bone? We got plenty of pork chops for breakfast.
That's fatty stuff. I don't like it.
All right, Mama, you don't have to eat that.
I ain't going to.
But this is good, folks. Mama, you got anything you want to add tonight?
No.
What are you going to do tomorrow? Are you getting me into something tomorrow? We have a graduation party tomorrow.
What time is it?
Now or then?
The party.
It's 7:06 now.
No. I've got 2 things tomorrow. I don't know if I can do both of them or not.
Social butterfly.
I don't know if the times is going to collide or not.
Let me ask you a question. Do I have 2 things?
No. It's the ladies of the church. We're going to go on an outing, and it's at 1:15. Well, we're going to leave around 12 something.
Oh, so you're going to be gone all day tomorrow, basically.
If it don't collide with the other.
Do I have to have a to-do list
To-do list? No.
tomorrow while you're gone?
No, I wouldn't do you that way. Do whatever you can while I'm gone. Is that the do list good enough?
Well, I know most Saturdays Mama has a to-do list.
They are.
I know one to-do I got to do. Either
To-do.
You're back. The sun's out now, so I may go out there and plant flowers tonight or in the morning. I've been watering them every night. And they're in their little big pots. They need more ground. And I'm going to decide where I'm going to put them all. Wherever Mama tells me on some of them, but then some of them she's just like she does when we're cooking supper. And she goes, it don't matter to me, whatever you want to do.
That's right.
And I said, Mama, you want these here? It don't matter. They'll be pretty wherever. You just put them wherever.
Right.
But Mama, if you'll just tell me, we'll just put them wherever you want. They'll be fine. No, you just put them anywhere.
That's right. Sometimes just place them around makes it everything pretty. They're red and
beautiful.
white and purple.
Red, white, purple, and pink. Just the whole variety. Well, Mama, if you don't get a song to sing,
Nope, no song today.
then I'm going to say it's ready for us to go. Let these people get on because it's
Yeah.
7:09 now.
It's getting late.
Mama,
Yes, sir.
say good night.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. You have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all have a blessed night. And Lord willing, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.